regardless of where we go creatively or AEW wise, and even if it was a controlled environment for Punk to come back, 15,000 draw, 50,000 draw, no Hameen's Tarp Emporium. Nobody really stooges off that AEW had $4 tickets for the upper decks and shit. But at the same time, big reactions, big fanfare this week, and even WWE with lackluster creative, people wanting to get out there for their breads and circuses and create an environment. What's your take on it? Is it best for business for everybody? Will we see, I think, a trickle down in the indies because that sets everything in motion?
I'm not sure if we're still in the post lockdown type of there's something in town and whatever it is, I'm gonna go see it. Right. I think Vegas had more of that thing of it's the new stadium. Let's see what it looks like. There's a little bit of a novelty with SummerSlam. So I'm not sure if it was exactly even just could be wrestling in general, but I think it was just something that's happening at the stadium. And like you said, they might have papered half the stadium for all we know, which still is 26,000 people that showed up. The Punk thing, I have to say, is for whatever Tony Khan spent, let's just say for that night, for that TV in Chicago, not the contract, not how long it was, whatever agreement with Punk, what he did that night was exactly a shot across the bow for WWE. Like that was shots fired. And also he did everything he could, whether you call it a PSYOP or, Operation Mockingbird or public relations or marketing or all the above. He set the environment that was needed to create probably the most memorable moment in wrestling in probably maybe 10 or 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about everything, the package, the presentation.
What the show don't tell on the way out with the ice cream bars of the super.
I'm saying the ice cream bar, he did basically, AEW said with that one thing, which I hope they follow through, that's your identity. Like everything we talked about, oh, you're just trying to be like WWE. TNA made the mistake of being like WWE. What they did with Punk that night and what they did, everything from the entrance to his promo to the ice cream bars, said we will do everything the opposite of WWE. That's your ticket to success. And you're talking about $4 tickets. Leave no doubt that you will sell that building out for that Punk debut. That's the way I look at it. Whatever you invested, now that moment can never be taken away. You can replay it till the end of AEW. And that is basically, if you can build on that, you can have 3 to 4 of those moments a year, you're putting yourself on the map. That's my opinion.
I think that's great. I wonder if it'll continue or the honeymoon will be over in a certain amount of time. And
here's my critique on that, though, while I'm thinking about it. And this is splitting hairs, but I feel like, as they do all the time, why did you have to give away? If he had just said, I'm back, and that's the end of the promo, now who's he going to chat? Now you're looking each and every week of the interactions on who he's going to want to fight first, who he's going to want to, who's going to be his opponent at All Out. They answered one too many questions that night.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. They went a little bit too far, but I think all in all, it stood back level. I think it was great to see those crowds, and hopefully it does keep momentum for everybody going forward. So great commentary on that, man. I was very interested. I had written that down. What's Stevie think about